I'm telling you. It's all a lie. Recording. Hi. All right, welcome to another episode, Random Explorer. Today, we're here at the Florida State Fair, the Cracker Country part of it. All these buildings that you see in this video have all been brought here from all across the state of Florida. These buildings were back in the 1900s, early 1800s. I said early. Late 1800s, early 1900s. There you go. You got the train station, post office, you got a schoolhouse out there, a church, the first style Walmarts, if you want to call it that way, but the grocery stores. How they used to live all back then. Very interesting. Always like coming here. Every year we come. Learn something new every time. Look at, to show you how the sugars were done with the sugar cane and the horse. The metal, steel, iron, casting, wood, rope making, all kinds of stuff. It's very interesting. Hope you enjoy the video. Is there a date on this? March 9th, 1925. I wonder how much of that map would have changed by now. This is the railroad tracks.
Well, it's actually 1890. It's from 1891 in Virginia.
Oh, 19... Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Looked at the wrong date. 1891.
A village.
So, these darker gray lines, these are the train tracks, right? If I am right?
You know, I don't. Yeah, they should be train tracks. That's steamer.
I figured it's a train station, that would have to be what that means, right?
Yeah.
Alright. I mean, that was the fastest way to get around back then. They didn't have cars that can go like 200 miles per hour down the interstate. Well, it shouldn't be going 200 miles down the interstate. They got Morse code.
Yeah, we got a telegraph here from 1840. We have a teletype from the late 19th century.
So actually, this would technically be the first communication.
Well, usually wherever we had a telegraph in the 1840s, you'd find railroad tracks too. So wherever the tracks went, the telegraph went. Okay, so. And these are just different lanterns that they use to communicate with the different trains and different things. And we have a variety of tools around here that you might have used for moving rails, like these pliers, or for uprooting wooden ties, such as these tools in the corner, or for moving spikes, such as this one in the corner. If you look at the bottom, it looks kind of like from a claw hammer for pulling out nails. Pulling out these kind of spikes like this.
See, this is why we're getting lazier. Back then they were more fit, because they really had to work. Now we're just sitting here with machines crashed through. I don't ever look at these things, do I?
That's what they are called.
Didn't see y'all there. So we're here at the train station in Cracker Country here in the Florida State Fair. In front of you is a replica of what the beginning of civilization looked like.
Kinda, yeah. This is about what you'd expect a random place in Florida to look like in the 1890s. So you've got all the buildings of Cracker Country over there, but you've also got things like a hotel, the railroad. If you're going somewhere, you're going to hotel. You've got a cigar factory, a phosphate mine, turpentine is big. Wheelwrights were a thing because you've got carriages and these are bumpy roads. None of them are paved, so you're going to need new wheels for your carriage.
They didn't have rubber rails back then.
Nope, nothing rubber.
It was all wood.
Yep, wood and then probably a metal band on the outside. There's baseball because there's not football. There's no basketball. There's certainly no hockey. Probably not a lot of soccer, if any. And so, baseball it is. I can play it while I'm a little drunk, and it's fun to stand around and talk to people. Now, people
like
ask
one of the
about
first
this.
games.
Well, I didn't know they had hot air balloons back then. Oh, yes, they did. They didn't have powered flight. There's no planes yet. But for more than 50 years, from like 1830s, I want to say, their first one go up. They had hot air balloons in the Civil War. So this is like 30 years later. This is definitely a thing. That's why I got a little parachuter here. Pretty cool.
So like every building here is pretty much in here, right?
Yep, they're mostly over there. It's all those buildings. But there's also like the post office there and the train depot. Pretty cool.
And this is the train station that we're in right now.
Yeah, we are about there.
Alright. See, they probably have a miniature one of these inside of there too.
Yep, if you look inside, it's sort of one of those nesting problems you don't want
Oh, the fuses. The trains could not run at night. They didn't have enough cable power to see ahead. So they had to stop wherever they were. Well, you got one track, and you know one thing for sure. There's a train right there. So they put the fuses out, so if the train was trying to inch its way through, you know, that's human nature, they see the flares and they have to stop because they know there's a train in front of them. Worked out very well.
That's such a fun
I could
idea.
get their name engraved and everything.
Put the fuses in the lanterns and the lanterns are
Well, the lanterns are something altogether different.
I think it's a lot of food.
Nope, they got some modern age stuff in there.
Yeah, we snuck it in.
Oh, alright.
We hoped you wouldn't see it.
Alright, so if you play Red Dead, this is what you're running through.
What we have here is a single laden printing machine. You set it up here. That would be one of the things you would set it up with, like this. And then everything's printed backwards. We come over here, we pull the handle down. It's hard. Pull it down and hold it. Do not let go. Now walk it back. Do not let go. That would kind of build up your muscles, wouldn't it?
That's a workout.
There you go. Now you have a postcard that you can take next door to the post office, and they will put the cancellation on it, so you have a souvenir of the state fair.
Cool.
Yeah, because each one of these is different sizes.
Pretty
Like
cool.
this one down here.
Thank you very much for coming in.
The very first printers of
You really have to know what
the
you
new age.
Yeah. And then for this machine, it's off like
All these machines are well over 100 years old.
take the one that
Oh,
just
wow.
printed, put a new one in, all in like 2 seconds.
Definitely had a workout going on.
Yes.
You gotta really be definitely fit.
Do it anyway, whether you say yes or no.
Same, different
You're in
concept. This
right
is
case.
more automatic
If you know
though.
that
So what he would have to do is take the one that was just made, put a new one in, all within like 2 seconds. Just
My
keep
kitchen,
going back
my
and forth.
rules.
And
Pull the
this
handle when I say
template that was
pull.
made,
And
all
do
the
not let
letters
go.
come from this
Push it
case
all the way
here.
down and
So
hold
you
it
have
down. Pull.
ones as small as this one, which is an N, but it's very
Now
small.
walk it. Do not let it
And
go.
this
Walk
is
it
the
back
test
out.
to see if you're a printer. You know what it says?
Can you read this?
Yeah, can you read it? So you got it. It goes no.
I
But
just
yeah.
assumed what it would say.
Yeah, so everything is
No, I can actually read it.
When you make it on this, the grooves have to stick up, but all like this is American.
Okay, we go from there to the post office. Right over here. Oh, good thing they're open today.
There you go.
All right. Then they stamp it. Now, what is the stamp?
This is a cancellation.
Oh.
This is what we put on every piece of mail that was going out of here from 1980 to 2012. And that is an actual picture of this building that you're standing in. So you'll be able to tell people.
What's the store? They tell you no food or drinks. Well, this store apparently doesn't sell you food or drinks. Actually, no smoking too. Alright, here's the truth. The soap lies. It's all a lie, I'm telling you. It's all a lie. 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 Oh, there you
So
go.
then on step one, and you
Step
can see
one.
the bottom and the top, and the head's not there, but that's me.
Step 2. And step 3. You hollow it out too?
Yeah. Step 4.
4. And that's the
And
end.
then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. A lot more steps. We did 4 and then.
We're going to hold it like a fishing pole, kind of, and the motion is down and up. Okay? There you go. 2 hands. Yes, however you are most comfortable. Very, very hot wax. And we're going to go down just to the top. Yep, there you go. And we're going to hold it there for a count of 4. Go, keep it down there, count of 4. And then we're going to come up, and we're going to hold it over it. And what that does is that adds 1 layer. And every time we add a layer, it's like adding time to a clock, because it tells us how long it's going to burn for. Let's dip it again. Right to there, a little farther. There you go. Let's hold it there. Let's bring it up. Now, what do you think would happen to this? Because every time we dip it, it adds time and it gets thicker. What would happen if I left it in there for a long time?
It would get really sick.
That's what you think, right?
No, it wouldn't get big at all because it's air. Air has to make it harder.
Right, and so in there, it's hot. So what would happen when I put wax in something hot?
It'll melt.
It'll just be a string. Now let's go down again.
Is this how they made wax back then?
This is wax, and we're making candles so at nighttime we can see, because we had no electricity back then. So how long do you think this candle would burn for?
2 or 3 days.
Nope. So if you did your chores while it was still daylight and you came in for dinner, this candle would burn for just over an hour, just long enough to get your homework done. One more time. And back up. And that just gives us a final coat. Now, because we've done it so many times consecutively, it's going to take a while for it to dry. If you look at mine behind me, right there, you'll see that I have all different stages. And I'm letting them dry in between. We don't have that luxury when you're here. We've done it several times. So now you're going to dip it in the water, and that will help it. But you're going to have to carry it around for 5 or so minutes in the air and let it dry out. Okay, because if you put that in your pocket, it's going to go to mush.
Would you like to make a road? Well, come on up here.
All right, this is how you make a rope.
Take the handle in hand, turn it clockwise. Young man, stand right over there. Take a picture across here. Now, wait a minute. We need some girl power.
Okay.
At that rate, you're going to be here when we close. You're going to have to buy me supper.
Just one.
King of random, this is how you make a rope. The old fashioned
When
way.
you turn it. Come on, girl. You've done better now. You're getting there. Let's see, just about to get broke in. Let's get it going. It's brand new, 1903. Really? That's just true to be. Right there is where it's going to start making rope. Now, I'll tell you when you're making a 6-strand rope. Wait a minute. What do you do? Oh, here. Hold on. How'd you get it off there? You just did that. It grabbed his glove and twisted up in there. All right. Okay, we're ready. As I start to say, you're making a 6-strand rope. What you gonna do with it? Are you gonna put him on a short lead? It'll hold 450 pounds,
If anything happens to me, you know who to come looking for.
Well, do you have him insured? Well insured?
Nope. You're not getting nothing.
I'll go do that tomorrow.
Lloyd's, as long as it's not cheap, they'll write big policies.
All right. We made a rope.
Thank you kindly. Y'all have fun at the fair.
Thank you very much.
You'd be nice to her now.
She's got the rope. All right. Well, thank you very much.
You know, women, and no offense, my dear, women can be evil.
Oh, yes, they
and
can.
If you're not nice to them, when you go to sleep, you may have serious problems.
That's why she's usually out before me.
Well, she might tie your feet together, and when you have to get up and go to the bathroom, you'll fall over your feet.
That's the cat's job.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, folks. Y'all
Having
have
it-
fun.
Red Dead right here. This is, if you've ever played the video game Red Dead Redemption. This is how it was back then. This is right here. Camping. Hello? Kitchen right here. This is what the kitchen used to look like.
1900s RV.
Ready for dinner? Oh, there's no food. Look at a cake over there. See it? See the cake? Oh, it's all right. It's out there. This was the washer back then.
Yes.
It's the only way they wash clothes.
$17.90 that one was made.
Oh man, they got it easy nowadays. Kids, you complain about washing clothes. Imagine having to do it way back in the olden days. Cowboys, they wanted to clean clothes, they had to do it this way.
They did it this way or in the river,
Yeah.
if they had a river close by.
Now if you had a white dress like that, well, good luck.
Yep.
We took a class from you.
He's gone into making tools.
Louis, this is what I'm saying that Barfield is making. See, it's a little, it's cute.
Ready for school, kids? Well, imagine having to go to school and, well, this was your school. This is how schools were. So your desk. Looks like the younger kids would sit there. You can see. Literally, the older you get, the bigger the desk got. The bigger the desk gets. Alright, subject today is math. The Pledge of Allegiance. Oh, I found the pigs. Angry birds. Here's all the pigs. Where's the birds? I think the pigs won. Pigs everywhere. Oh man, that's a big pig. All right, don't forget to like and subscribe to this video. Take it. Don't forget to like this video, and also don't forget to subscribe for future pit. I want to do like an outtake. All right, don't forget to. I'm forgetting. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel for future videos of all kinds of random stuff. Alright, don't forget to watch the next video. Next one's gonna be all of the fun of the Florida State Fair.